Hi everyone, very good morning. I'm audible to all of you.
Yes, sir.
Hello,
Yeah,
mic
good
test.
morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let's come back to the topic after the long vacation. So I have completed test case design technique in that boundary value analysis, equivalence class partitioning, decision table, and state transition diagram. And I gave an assignment. How many of you done that assignment? Decision table. How many of you completed that assignment? Anybody? Can you share that photo? Take a picture and put it in the. Can you do that? Who are all completed? Can you take a picture and put it in the group? I want to see that by end of the day, everybody should send the photo of that particular image or what are the table you have created or decision table. So I request you to please post your photo, like that particular picture in the group. I'll just go back and refer that, and if there is any correction, I'll let you know. Okay, the one more last type is error guessing technique. Error guessing technique. This is also one of the type of test case design technique. This is completely depends on the knowledge based or experience based technique. Example. So I have a text field, as you know. Okay, there is a text field. It is going to accept the phone number. Let's say it's going to accept the phone number. So when I say phone number as per India plus 91 and followed by 10 digits, followed by 10-digit mobile number. So here I will guess based on my experience. This is a common sense as well as your experience also you can apply here. Okay, I will check with a valid 10 digit first. Invalid 10 digit. Less than 10 digit. More than 10 digit. Include character in 10 digit. Include the special symbols and at dollar and check. Include say a double quotes, or maybe you can use a capital letter or a small letter with the numbers and check that. So you are trying all the possible ways and you are guessing all the possible errors as well as even the valid values. So you are first you would have tested the positive value, that's good. After that, you're trying to guess all the possible error values based on the experience. So that is why we call it as a error guessing technique. Based on the experience, we guess and we are going to do the testing. Okay, take down heading. Error guessing technique. Error guessing technique. Error guessing technique. Error guessing technique. Okay, they mentioned here photo they've sent. Files format. Yes. Okay. Yes. Good. So you can write another way. Instead of writing yes, no, you can put less than 32 KB or 32 KB. Like you can directly write file format in JPJ and file is 32 KB and resolution is 137 into 177. So this is also correct. Yes, no, but you should write condition. Yes is nothing but a valid file format, valid, uh, say, file size, valid resolution, like that. You have to write a description. No means which is an invalid file format, invalid file size, invalid resolution. The next, this is another way. Okay, they've written here. Good. ಇನ್ನೂ ಬರೀಬಹುದು ನೀವು combinations. Check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it's correct. Not uploaded. Okay, good. Okay, good. Valid, invalid. Okay, this is good. File format. Good. Mm, the option to rotate. Column C1, C2, C3, C4, C5, C6, C6, C7. Okay. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಬರೀವ C8 ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದನು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು C8.
Okay.
Good try. People who are not done, please try to do it. It's for your experience that will help you to boost your confidence while writing a scenarios. Take donating. Error guessing technique. Error guessing technique. This technique is an experience based technique. It is an experience based technique. Full stop. It's experience based technique. Full stop. Here we guess all the possible. Here we guess all the possible all the possible error values. Here we guess all the possible error values. Here we guess all the possible error values. Here we guess all the possible error values. To test the application, to test the functional behavior of an application. To test the functional behavior of an application. To test the functional behavior of an application. Right on this. Let us consider an example of a phone number text field. Let us consider an example of phone number text field. Which is shown in the diagram.
So phone number?
Let us consider an example of a phone number text field.
Okay.
Phone number text field, which is shown in the diagram. Take down this diagram and let me know once you complete it. So in all the possible scenarios, you can write error guessing technique based on all the possible scenarios. Let me know once you complete it.
Completed, sir.
Completed. Others, good to go.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Now, let us come back to the test scenario and test case. Before that, what is edge case test scenarios or test cases? See, they might ask, have you done an edge case testing? Remember this question. Have you done an edge case testing? See, edge case means, okay, we have a valid 10 digit. So in this valid 10 digit, we are going to check less than 10 digit, greater than 10 digit. Okay, so 10 digit with, like let's say 10 digit, like invalid 10 digit, and invalid 9 digit, maybe, and you can say 10 digit with some other characters. So we are checking the boundary conditions as well. Apart from the normal way of testing, we are checking the boundary conditions. So that is called edge case testing. That is called edge case testing or test scenario. So we are trying to cover all the boundaries, and we want to ensure that that particular functionality works as expected. That is called edge case scenarios. So they'll ask, have you done an edge case testing? You should say yes. Right on. What is edge case test scenario testing? Better you write edge case testing. What is edge case testing? Here we are going to cover here we are going to cover all the possible boundary conditions, all the possible boundary conditions, both positive and negative. All the possible boundary conditions, both positive and negative. Okay. Next, what is test scenario? What is test case? I'll tell you one example. For example, now I want to go and do the testing. Let's say I open. So this is a website, saucedemo.com. I will enter the username and I want to enter this password. This password. Click on login. Yes, I'm able to log in inside. Okay. So I'll come back. I want to test this particular text field. For this, I have to write a test case. First, what I should do, I should identify all the possible test scenario. Before that, let us mark how many text fields, like how many components we have in this page. I'll just take this picture. Yeah. If you see here, this is one component, this is one component, this is one component, this is one, and all these are one component, and all this is one component. Total how many components? One, two, three, four, five, six components I have. Okay, let's write. I'll write test scenario. Verify the swag lab swag labs text is displayed on the header of the page, header of the login page, header of the login page or landing page, anything. It's a scenario. I'm checking whether it is displayed or not. Verify swag labs text is displayed on the header of the login page or landing page. So there's a header, right? The next, verify. First, what I'll do, I am only writing a UI scenarios. This is for your knowledge purpose. We will never write separately. This is just for your knowledge purpose. I'm writing UI scenario. Verify username text field is displayed on the landing page. Displayed or not displayed?
Display.
Username is
User
no.
is display.
Verify password text field password text field is displayed on the landing page. I'm only writing UI, means whether it is implemented or not. Verify login button. Verify login button is displayed on the landing page. Verify accepted usernames. Username. Verify a sample. All right. Sample accepted user names. Verify the sample accepted usernames are displayed on the by default it's the bottom of the page, right? Um, Verify sample accepted usernames displayed on the bottom of the landing page. This is only UI, means check whether displayed or not. Verify a sample password for all the users is displayed on the bottom of the landing page. So how many scenarios I have written now? How many scenarios I have written? Six scenarios. I have not given a definition. Directly I am implementing scenario. Then we'll take a notes. Okay, these are all UI. Next, functional scenarios. Okay. Verify username text field. Verify the username text field. When I say verify username text field, you have to test with valid as well as invalid. That's the reason I just told verify username text field. I have not mentioned with the valid username, with valid password. I have not mentioned it. I just told verify username text field. When I say verify, you should try with the valid username, invalid username here in this text field. You are only testing this. The next, verify the password text field. Again, here you are checking only this one with valid and invalid data to see how much it accepts. For example, they would have told it will accept 8 to 32 character. You try less than 7 or less than 8, like less than 8 or more than 32. You try with that and check whether is there any loophole. And whenever you enter the password, it should be masked, like dot 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 should display. It should not display the password whatever you enter. It should be masked. All these things you need to verify that. They would have given it in the condition in the requirement. See here, if you enter password, is it displaying whatever I'm typing, which is masked? Okay. Next, verify. So these are all functional scenarios, okay, which includes your integration as well. Okay, right here. Verify login button is clickable. You can write 100 scenarios. Uh, okay. So I'm just checking whether it is clickable or not. Next, verify the login page with valid credentials or with valid username and password. So now I will enter the valid username here, standard username. I'll enter this valid password. Click on login. So should I log in or I should not log in? Hmm.
Login.
Yes, am I able to log in? Did I log in? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, now I'll come back. I will enter, let's say, problem user. Sorry, not this one. Logged out user. I'll take logged out user. Am I able to log in with invalid credentials?
No, sir.
You're getting an error message. So this one is done. Verify login page with valid username and password. Next, verify login page with invalid username and invalid password. Invalid password. Okay. So now these are only scenarios, whatever we have written. For this, we are going to write a test case. Now, test case means, okay, how to write. This is the direct answer. Okay, verify swag labs text is filled. Like a text field is like a text is displayed or not. So how to test this? You need to write the steps. Okay, first step. What you'll do? Open the browser. Second point. Enter the valid test URL. The moment you enter the browser and enter this URL, I'll go here. The moment you enter the URL, you are getting this page. Yes or no? Are you getting this page after entering a URL?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, only these two steps. There you are going to check this swag lab text. You are writing a steps how to test this swag labs text, where it is present. You don't know. So when you write these two steps, okay, oh, after entering, I'm getting this text. I need to verify this. Next, same for all, because all the UIs are same, because we are testing only in the login page. Okay, see, 1, 2, 3. I have written. Next, for functional scenario, it is little different. Third one, enter to the valid username and enter the valid. So this is test case 1. Test case 1. I can write multiple test cases now. Okay, look at here. For one scenario, how many test cases I have written?
3, sir.
3.
3 tests, right? Same way, okay. Same way for password, I'll check this. CLICK, right? Clickable. Enter the, okay, you have to say that, you see, enter the valid username in the username text field. Password text field. Okay, so this is clear, right? How to write. You're able to understand step 1, whatever I've written, test case 1, test case 2, test case 3. I'm just checking with detailed steps. Test scenario means it is in one line, it is saying what to do. Go verify. Test case, it is telling detailed steps how to do. Hey, open the browser, enter the valid URL, go to this particular field, enter the valid details and check. That is what it is saying. Test scenario, it will tell what to do. Test case, it will tell you how to do. Test case, it's a one-line statement. Test scenario is a one-line statement. Test case, it's a detailed statements. So test case, it is the part of test scenario. Test case, all the test case, whatever written, it is part of test scenario. One test scenario can have multiple test cases. Once again, I'm repeating, one test scenario can have multiple test cases, but one test case cannot have a multiple test scenarios like this. In the interview, definitely they're going to ask, can we have one test scenario with multiple test cases? Possible or not possible? Listen my question. Can I
Possible.
can I have one
Possible.
scenario with the multiple test cases? Possible or not possible?
Possible. Possible.
Can I have one test case with multiple test scenario like this? It is not possible. Remember,
No.
it's not possible. Okay, fine. Now this is over. Next, we'll go to the next one. Login
Sir,
button is clickable or not? Yes.
we have to write the test cases, sir.
Wait. Still, I'm explaining.
Okay, sir.
Okay, open the browser. Okay, I want to check this login button. Open the browser, enter the valid test URL. Okay, so enter the valid password in the password text field. Also valid username. Enter the valid username in the username text field. Enter the valid password in the password text field. Click. Login button. Check whether it is clickable or not. This is case 1. Next, case 2. Enter the invalid username, invalid password in the password text field. Click on login button and check whether it is clickable or not. Enter the, okay, leave the username text field blank. FIELD, correct it. I guess I made a mistake somewhere. Field. Okay. Open the browser, enter the valid test URL, leave the username text field blank. Password text field blank, and click on login button. You can try, and you can try another scenario, like another case. Case 4. Okay, so this way you can check. See, for this one scenario, clickable or not, I have written multiple test cases we have written. Now verify the login button with a valid username and password. Okay. Click on login button and check whether it is clickable or not. I'm only checking clickable or not. I'm not checking whether I'm able to log in or not. No, I'm only checking clickable or not. One, two, three, 4, 5. Next, verify login page with a valid username and password. For this, only one details. Okay, I'll just take this. Open the browser, enter the valid test URL, enter the valid username and enter the valid password, and click on login button. That's it. I'm not checking whether it is clickable or not. When I click on login button, user should be able to land on the welcome page. Means he has to go inside a page, inside that page. So that is what we need to check here. Okay, and here, so I have written only one test case for this scenario. That's it, because that is what valid is. We need to check. But for invalid, we'll get many scenarios, like many cases. Case one, test case one. Let's say test case one. Open the browser, enter the valid test URL, enter the invalid username, invalid password. This is one. Okay. Next, valid username, invalid password. Case two. Invalid username, valid password. Case four. First, okay, here case one, both are invalid. Case two, one valid, another one is invalid. Case three, same, one invalid, another one is valid. Case four, blank. Um, okay. So now, once again, I'm asking, can I have one scenario, one test scenario with multiple test cases?
Yes, sir.
Can I have one test case with a multiple test scenario?
No, sir. It's not possible.
No, sir.
Yeah. Now, take down heading, test scenario. What is test scenario? What is test scenario? Write an answer point by point. It is the high level statement. It is the high level statement. It is the high level statement derived from the requirement document. Derived from the requirement document. Second point, it will tell us what to do. It will tell us what to do. Come on, it's like a one-line statement. It's like a one-line statement. It's like a one-line statement. Okay, next point. Test scenario will take less time to write compared to test case. Okay, next point. One test scenario. Total, how many points were written? 3.
Yes, sir. 3, sir.
Fourth one. One test scenario can have multiple test cases. One test scenario can have multiple test cases. But one test case cannot have multiple test scenarios. But one test case cannot have multiple test scenarios. Okay, that's it. Next, test case. Point number 1. Test case, it's a document. It's a document which covers all the possible test scenarios. Which covers all the possible test scenarios. Which covers all the possible test scenarios to test the application. Which covers all the possible test scenarios to test the application. Second point. Test cases are derived from the test scenarios. Test cases are derived from the test scenarios. Test cases are derived from test scenarios, comma. Hence, test cases are part of test scenario. Hence, test cases are part of test scenarios. Next point. Test case, it's a kind of a step-by-step process. Test case, it's a kind of a step-by-step process. It's a kind of a step-by-step process. It's a kind of a step-by-step process. Step-by-step process of how to execute the test scenarios. Step-by-step process of how to execute the test scenarios with the help of test case design techniques.
So can you repeat?
Test case is a step-by-step process of how to execute test cases. So how to execute test scenarios. Test case is a step-by-step process of how to execute test scenarios with the help of test case design techniques. Okay. Next one. Test case will take more time to write compared to test scenario. Test case will take more time to write compared to test scenario. Okay, that's it. So I have shared this entire test scenario and test cases in the WhatsApp group. Now you can sit and write all the scenarios and test cases. We'll continue the class tomorrow with some more example, and then we will actually start with the software test life cycle from tomorrow class onwards. And also we need to follow some test case templates, how to follow the test case template. And then there are some interview questions that we'll discuss in tomorrow class. Stop recording.
Sure, sir.